What's up? Putting together a chair. What's up, Young Kane? What's up, Andrew? I am playing stadium music, yeah. I plan to use speed, so I just did some kettlebell swings. Don't mind me. Are you guys ready? Okay, so Wes knows this. Andrew knows this. But for Eon Kane, anybody else, there's no using items during battles, and it is on set, so no free switch outs. I buy max revives. I get 10 of those. I'm still buying items because I want to heal between battles. Okay, so everything is level 70. I've done some grinding. I haven't used rare candies yet. Maybe it's time to use them. 13 rare candies. This game is generous with them. I'm thinking just kind of be a little bit even. Okay. Okay. What else? Let's see what our Pokemon have on us. I taught Raichu Waterfall, which it can learn because I was traveling and I hate having to not have my full team with me. So I was never using what was there, which was Slam. I was never using Slam, so it's just, yeah, I was like, whatever, I don't care. Okay, so there's Raichu. It has a Mystic Water because I find that I do use Surf on it quite a bit because the counter to Raichu is doing things like, you know, having a ground type or something. So Surf has been useful. Never Melt Ice on Jinx because I think the Dragon types are going to be really important to fight against because it was that between that and the Spoon. Hardstone on Aerodactyl because Ancient Power, I think, is only 50 base power. You know, isn't great. And by the way, I feel like in later generations, the whole trigger of boosting its stats on occasion, I thought it just didn't happen in Gen 2 because it was just never happening for me, and finally it triggered once in like 100 uses or something yesterday for me. So I was like, okay, I guess this, because in newer generations, I feel like Ancient Power boosts like super often. I need more intense music. There we go. Houndoom, Black Glasses, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Crunch, Quagsire, Soft Sand, Surf, Earthquake, Strength, that was just because. Amnesia. Shucky, or Awshucks, I replaced Wrap with Sandstorm because it's not affected by Sandstorm due to being Rock type. And it now has Protect, so Toxic, Sandstorm, Protect, and Dig. So, you know, again, I don't know if they changed it from how it was in Gen 2, but in Gen 2, I feel like Protect never works consecutively. You can only do it once. It might, Bulbapedia might say that it works sometimes consecutively, but it hasn't for me. So what I've been doing is I've been doing Dig, because that's another way to avoid getting hit. Sometimes I do get hit by Earthquake. It does happen on occasion, but that's the team. I have some max PPs I could use. Yeah, PP max. I've already done it too. Let's do it for Blizzard. Let's do one for Honestly, Toxic and Sandstorm. I know that sounds crazy, but you do use them quite a bit. I guess the Earthquakes. Maybe Surf. Sludge Bomb for Quagsire. Okay, let's do it. First, I need to remove Strength. Hopefully that doesn't bite me. I mean, in the post game it might not matter, but... I don't know if I have Sludge Bomb on me, if I need to buy it. Can I buy it? Let's see. All right. Let me get my notes ready. Return on Aerodactyl could kick you if it loves you. They're gonna go like this. Alright, who do I want leading? Yeah. Maybe Houndoom. Today we'll finish this, although I'm not part of the Elite Four. I just happened to get an inside tip that huge challenge, and I had to come see it for myself. If you can pull this off, we're gonna want to hear about it, and people better than me to conduct the first interview. Wes, what's the whole thing with DJ Fef? I don't really understand this character. They're all involved in the game development. Hmm. He kind of just seems like a tabloid reporter or something. What's up, Ellie? I don't really like it because I don't know who this is, and it's like I'm like going into the Elite Four, and like I don't really know why the colors are different either. As a reminder, I'm not gonna be super critical for Hex. Spoiler alert. So just because I'm like not the biggest fan of this doesn't mean I'm gonna shit on the video. In-game radio host. Okay. I get. I mean, do like a lot of people listen to the? Yeah, I'm not being condescending. When was I supposed to like hear of him or know who he was? Like, was I supposed to use the Poke Gear and like kind of see who he was or something? Got him. The whole hack was made for Shock's friends, so there's a bunch of inside jokes and friends inserts he doesn't expect most people to. Okay. That was unprecedented. Whoa. Okay. My hint is that they're going to be some kind of grass or poison type. Rowan. This room look more natural. My Pokemon helped me keep it watered, but anyway, less words, more art. My Pokemon helped me keep it watered? Okay, so did I make a mistake? I learned a lot about many kinds of different Pokemon from my time in the field. Let's see how much. Okay. What? So there's like environmental things going on? Because nobody used... Okay. I might have over-leveled. I got my ass kicked so hard by Fef the first time that I was like, fine, I'll get all 16 badges, and now I'm realizing like, oh, I'm like 20 levels ahead, damn. Sorry, I thought those would be more epic. Haha. Oh no. I guess that wasn't so bad. Luckily, I'm so much higher level. Starmie. I really like how they have mixed teams. Mixed teams are sick, yeah, I agree. Wait, Sandstorm and Rain Dance is going on at the same time. Or somebody, or it used. Oh, I'm so confused. Sure know a lot about Pokemon. You're gonna need to take on the rest of us. But my part, and this is done. All I can do is wish you luck. Don't let me down. Okay. Whoa. Right, you said rain again. Okay. To interrupt. Whoa. I'm sorry, man. I was too lazy to change this room design. Doom. It's still Koga's. Yeah, I noticed. What environment is going on right now? Is it sun, like sun? Sun's up, okay. Ammonite, but not Amistar. That might be a reference to something. Get off my lawn. It's kind of cool. Bibeth. Oh, he's got good spawns in there. I didn't even think of that. Confuse rate, ding. Damn it. Dog pound. Yeah, I've been leading with Houndoom the whole time. Why change it now? Honey bun. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's much to talk about here, as far as like my individual battles. I over leveled. Hi Lilith, how you doing? That's not good. Oh yeah, curse is very good. Yep. Surprised I lived. Oh wow, crit. Fair. What are your general thoughts on Crystal Clear now that you played a ton of it? I love it. I think it's very, very, very good, and I get why people like it. It's, I mean, it's probably like how I want to play Gen 2. You know, like there's some things like, you know, the personal things for his friends like that, you know, it's harder to resonate with a general audience like me. But the rest of it has been awesome. I like how many different ways you can play the game. I like that you can go anywhere, do anything kind of thing, you know? Like if you have played, you know, Gen 2 relatively recently and you don't really need like the Rocket story or Arrival, this is how you should play. The fact that it can trade with cartridges and transfer to Stadium 2 as well, so it's like, oh, you could just like get this physically and like it's cool. That one would spoil it. I spoil a lot of the experience videos. Ah, Shockslayer. Andrew, so did his friends help make the game too? Compatibility is why they didn't improve move pools. I don't mind the move pool thing. Like when I was complaining about Rock Slide on Aerodactyl, clearly that has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with the ROM hack. Like I know what they were trying to do, so it's just crazy that Aerodactyl doesn't know Rock Slide or can't learn it. I did move the truck though. I got the truck footage. So it gave me a notification for Mew, but it wasn't there. This might be my favorite song from Stadium, by the way. I'm thinking Quagsire, but if they just go right into Earthquake, that's bad. Rock Slide, okay. I missed Surf. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can't go into... I mean, Quagsire is slow anyway, so there's not really like a great matchup for... Might just have to eat this, yeah. Well, I want to slow it down, so I'll do Thunder Wave. Explosion? Great! Asshole. Well, I can't poison that. Just follow it with my Pokemon that I believe in. Oh. That was my last Pokemon. It looks like that's it. Livid. Here. What's up, Ricky? I respect that you've put in time and effort to make it this far. Your victory here is proof that you have earned the title of champion. That goes for both of you and all of your Pokemon. Nice. So with that in mind, how about we go on to the next room? Workers' Caution thing. What? Piggy rushed in to attack. Can I catch it? Am I sure about that? Is it saying I can't catch it? I don't know what to do. Not yet? Okay. and compatible with Stadium 2 outside of one hidden NPC that can teach a few. Don't be so rowdy. Hat and Cape, did Nintendo steal Leon's design from Shock Slayer? Wouldn't be surprised. I had a few nasty comments today on the overall the Sword and Shield video has had a really good reception. It's like 98% like the dislike ratio. But like, you know, when you have like a strong opinion on a controversial game, you're bound to get that. And one of them today was pretty funny. They were like, a retrospective shouldn't be riddled with the creator's personal desires. And I think they were referring to, like, because I said the story didn't really make a lot of sense and there was like no urgency to it. And I spent like maybe 30 seconds offering like, maybe they could have done this or something, you know? And I think, I'm not exaggerating, I think that was about 30 seconds of dialogue in my 46-minute video. And I just love how dramatic people have to get when they feel passionately about something, but they can't be honest about their critique. So they have to like, oh, your video is riddled with your own personal desires. It's like, dude, just be on. Like, you could say like, I don't care to hear your opinion or whatever. But the thing is, I'm still gonna say my opinion. It's your retrospective. I know. I like. That's the thing too. Is the beginning of the video, I always try to say like, this is just like my experience. You know, it's my opinion. Blah blah blah. Like, I've just realized it's not. I try to make content I would watch. I like when I get to hear something. I like to hear something in a video I can't hear in somebody else's video. So that's why I like to talk about my experience, because you can't get my experience in any other, like, AI can't even do that. It can't have my experience, you know what I mean? So when I watch content, it's like, sometimes I watch videos that are just like generic. It's the YouTuber talking about something generically, like a history topic. They're not really offering their opinion. Sometimes I don't want their opinion, but I understand going in what I'm watching, you know? So my thing is like, by the way, the part where I start saying, oh, you could have done this to make the story better. That's like, how far into the video is that? Like 30 minutes? So you watched 30 minutes of the video and you got to a part you didn't like and you didn't agree with me on, which is fair. But you clearly know I didn't spend most of the video doing that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, no matter incorrect. No, but overall, I really liked the video. I had a lot of fun making it. And it's one of the few that I've watched this many times after I posted it. Because, you know, I watch it for, like, critiques. Like, what could I change and do better? But I watched it like 3 times already, and I'm like, I like this. Which is always a good sign. You should like your own video. Okay, so we've beat the game. Now what? Did we do the Mew quest? I beat the game, yeah. So let's start doing some post-game. Have I done the Forge? No. You guys want to do that? If the Forge is like a battle thing, how about this, Andrew and Wes? Let's do easy to hardest. So let's get some stuff knocked out, and if the Forge is really hard, we'll do that later. How about that? So what should we do now? Want to check the Underground Battle Tournament? Okay. Let me, Where do I go for the underground battle tournament? You haven't done a ton of the added stuff, okay. I've done most of it, but it's been a while and had badges in between. So where's the underground tournament? Oh, what about Cerulean Cave? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I want to go to Cerulean Cave first. I'm just curious what's up there. So the thing is, I got rid of strength and other stuff that kind of sucked for my team. I have this Snorlax I can use. You can be my TM user. You don't think I need it? Well, I'd rather have it and not need it than to be told, sorry, you don't have it. That's my in-game narration voice. Jeez. Just running into a Kingdra. Oh, guys, if you like Persona, I think I'm getting closer to playing that. I kind of, over the next few days, or weeks rather, like I might not upload for a week or two because I have an idea where, like, to try to help me get on schedule, I want to play a bunch of games, have a lot of footage sitting around, and then I want to make a few videos, but like have them post, you know, weeks out so I can get ahead, and then I can get so far ahead that there will be weekly uploads. Because as I've gotten what I think better at content, I'm not able to upload as quickly because, like, in my early videos, I don't know how long you guys have been following me, but I mean, I don't even know how I did it when I first started. I must have been motivated. I felt like I had a gun to my head because it was like, all right, well, you quit your job, so figure it out. But now it's like, I can't make a video that quickly, and I just can't do that anymore. So it's like, it takes me at least 2 weeks to make a video. Because I play, like, the whole game, too. Or, at least I get to the post-credits. This encounter rate's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. You know, it was also really, really aggressive near the Whirl Islands. Not in them, but near them. Oh, wait, I have max repels. What am I doing? Like, it felt more, and I know I'm playing on speed up, but it felt more than any other area in the game when I was in the water. No. No Mewtwo? Oh my god. Unbelievable. I'm sure there's like a mission that I haven't started yet or something. I think they said something about Cinnabar Island. Like the Cinnabar Mansion. I think it's part of Mew Quest that they didn't make this dungeon for nothing. Come on. I guess, how do I start the Mew Quest? Does anybody know? $38, isn't that Sludge Bomb? I just bought that. Oh, Fire Blast. Can't remember, dang. Where would you guys rank Crystal Clear in your ROM hack tier list? I've only played 2. I played Yume in this, so I like both, but one is for Gen 2, one's for Gen 1. Both been really good. Number 1, okay. I feel like a lot of people say this is their number 1. I feel like, and again, this is just anecdotal. The next one I feel like people really want me to play is Unbound. I'm not sure what Unbound's pitch is, though. Like, I think it's Gen 4? Not positive. Whoa. The hell? Maybe number 2, the Sea Glass creator made a really nice one. Trying to remember the name. You made better. Not a fan of all the added guys in this. I'm not the biggest fan of that either. I I know they made it for their friends, and that's cool. But when the references don't land with me, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay. Um, I like the structure of the Elite Four. Like, I like how there's the rule change where there's no item usage for either of you. I've been asking for that forever in Pokemon. Kind of making it like, I know I don't play. I could just play competitively or like the Battle Tower, and I can get what I want. But even as a casual, it's like it'd be cool if in the Elite Four nobody got to use items, including them, and no switching out. So that I like that a lot. Oh, I got Pokerus. Or I made Pokerus possible. What do you mean, Wes? Shucky got Pokerus. It isn't Poke. It'll have a dot if it has Poke. Oh, it has. Okay, okay. I see it. This one easily has my favorite Pokedex and love the chaining system though. Gotcha. I haven't caught Suicune, no. Go to Lavender Town. This thing I read says you have to do that before Mewtwo busts a bill. Go to Lavender Town. Thank you, Ellie. What am I doing here, Wes? There's a penthouse up there. I feel bad. Like, it's in line with what they did to the Pokemon Tower by making it like a radio tower and not a ceremonial place, but having a penthouse at the top of the Pokemon Tower makes me feel bad. It didn't trigger the Fuji event. They could buy Rick Candy's nice. Well, I'll see if I can catch Suicune then. Wrong town. I don't know if it's back at Ecruteak. And I should buy a lot of Pokeballs. may be entered by those who have proven their worth. However, now that Suicune, Raikou, and Entei have arisen, I ask you to refrain from entering. Where can I catch Suicune? I did wake them, and Suicune has been roaming. Oh. I don't know where it goes after that, though. I don't even know that you need to follow it, right? Yeah, I already did that fight. Was that Route 36? I'm not sure. Check. $42. Yeah, definitely already did this one. It doesn't do like what Heart Gold Soul Silver does, right? Like it's not in Kanto. Where's Route 36? Like what town, or give me like a... I can't do it by number. Whoa. Oh, it's a house. Nice. On a swine up. Whoa. Nice. I'm gonna kill it, but nice. No national park. Take the east exit. It's above the sign. Okay. Jeez, it's extensive. That's it? Maybe a mission comes back here or something. That's cool, Wes. What am I doing? Yeah, I just realized I haven't battled like anybody on this route. When I was grinding, I was like, where else can I train? I guess I missed this whole part. I didn't mean to battle him. Where to next? Ellie said Route 36, but I don't know what route that is. Have I bought the other homes yet? No, I haven't bought any homes. The thing is, I mean, I'm gonna mention it, but now fight the I did fight them. I haven't really bought a home because I've just been, you know, I don't really, I'm moving, you know what I mean? I'm keeping this moving. Just livid. The nurse gave me your information. It seems that your Pokemon has been infected. It's like a virus, so it's called Pokerus. Multiplies fast and infects other Pokemon too, but that's all. Yeah, I found some of the shortcuts. Like up the Route 24 cave, there was, if you buy that house, you get a shortcut to it. Back to the tower. Well, I already got my answer at the tower. They said, basically you have to like get the guardians. Oh, okay. Maybe something did change. Well, when I came here last, they're like, you can't be here. Here we go. Okay. Because when I was just here, they were like, you know, they've been awoken, like, go away. I was like, okay, I guess it's not here. We're not in the Elite Four anymore, so I wanted to change the tunes a bit. I I didn't save. Uh-oh. Well, now I'm afraid to hit it with anything. I could do Sandstorm. I don't even know. I think another Sandstorm would kill it. I just have to cold catch. Nice. Excuse me. So now Lavender Town? I gotta put you. Okay. Hmm. Where'd they go? Did they go to the house or did they go south? A boat? Hmm.
Happy Valentine Day.
I'm assuming they went to the lab. I could be wrong. Maybe to New Cinnabar Island. Are they gonna meet up with Blaine because they did the whole Mute project together? Cinnabar Mansion. I guess I'm going back. Jeez. Where did I go? Oh, I think I know where they went. I have to like go all the way back down though. You think you did this quest naturally? Well, they kind of. I wouldn't have. They say go to Cinnabar Island, but that could mean a few different things in this game. Could mean the mansion, could be the old island, could be the new island. But they do give you a hint. I completely forgot how to go down. Why am I having trouble with this? There we go. So you found a journal. Yes, it was covered in ash and slightly burnt, but the text is mostly legible. Not one of yours. I'd imagine those have all vanished by now. This one was written by someone else. Is that what you want to show me? No, there is something else I want to show you to see. I'd heard this building was built quite well for its time. As someone who's spent quite some time in the ashes of a building, I had to find out if this one had held similar secrets. I thought that these were, behold, these cloning machines survived the eruption. Please, you seem, don't use these. I know that these things have been going your way recently with that. Just shut up. Jeez, they made you seem like... I wasted 11 years of my life. That's time I'll never get back. Not bragging. I didn't see her bragging. What the hell is going on? So, just so I have this clear, the Psyduck was Mew. Psyduck was me using Chance Form, okay. Begging you, these machines are unstable. It's not possible to create a perfect clone. Well, yeah, in a way, I am gonna take your legendary. Whoa. Oh, they're gonna show me the fight? Hell yeah. A Master Ball. Oh! Isn't that convenient? I just said that for the Sword and Shield video. How cool would it be? Crystal Clear is the greatest ROM hack ever made. What is Kieran's story? They're definitely like, I had like my own fan fiction for a while because oh you know, like Dr. Fuji, um Dr. Fuji and Blaine worked on this project together, and I know I have not read the manga for this, so I don't know where that took it, but like I kind of knew they were involved in this, and that Fuji, I always was like, oh, he like regrets what they've done, so that's why he's like trying to be better to Pokemon. And I went so far into it. I had like Giovanni was funding the project, and that's how they got their money to build the mansion, and that's how he had access to Mewtwo. I was mixing everything though. I was mixing like manga, anime, and the games. Spoilers. Oh, yeah. Are you shitting me? I swear on my life, I didn't know. I did not know this. I swear to God, I did not know this. So me and Shockslayer must be twins. They paid well, so I didn't ask any questions. I tampered with the formula, and that's when it all went wrong. Mewtwo was born, it destroyed the machines, it disappeared. I was both afraid and remorseful for what I had been part of, so I fled as well. When I returned, I was horrified to discover that the group had started rebuilding the machines using my notes. They told me that they had big ideas and Hal already started making very common fan theory. Okay, but what I'm saying is I insist. I don't know those theories. So, okay, maybe the crumbs are all there, but I'm sorry. Like, clearly I'm excited because that was something like I conjured up in my head. I'm like, okay, like, so who worked on this project? Why is Mr. Fuji like nice now? Versus like, you know, sometimes in the manga, like Blaine is an asshole, and so it's almost like, okay, so it's a group of like mixed motivations. Who paid for all of this? Giovanni through his crime. So I had Blaine burn down Pokemon Mansion for me, and when Cinnabar Island erupted, I felt like the nightmare was finally over and the past had been buried along with the rest of the island. It would have been cooler if the reason why it erupted was because they had Blaine tamper with the volcano so it could get rid of the evidence. It's nothing, big bro. Why are you guys being dicks? Can't that be excited? Oh my god, fine, guys, fine. No, hold on, no. My excitement comes from the part where about Giovanni funding the project of the scientists, because where does it say that? Is it in the manga? That it's that detail. I'm like, oh my god, so like other people thought about this. You're right, guys. That's the first plot. That's the first movie plot. Okay, fine. Maybe, maybe I borrowed a few ideas. Jesse's mom died hunting me. Why didn't we ever learn that? Did we learn that in the anime, or did they cut that? I can't use it here. Okay. Oh, shit. I got you, Wiz. Yeah, Marie is the one that tipped me off to that originally. Like, when Ellie said it, that's the only reason why I knew anything about that. Because, like, Marie had mentioned that. Can I I know this is like a weird hill to die on, but I don't think Jinx is racist, by the way. It's weird when you take things from a different culture and you apply like your own culture on top of it and be like, because I now applied my culture on top of it, this is now offensive. Me neither. Same with Mr. Popo, but the names. Yeah. So, as I know you're South African, for an American Popo, like I don't. There might. Okay, America's a big place. I don't know if there's like a derogatory. Popo doesn't mean anything to me. Like I've never heard that in a derogatory. It's kind of hard to tell. They're comfortably fond of some weird racist stuff over there. If I remember correctly, it's just meant to be a Gyaru thing initially. So yeah, Ellie, I'm not talking about like Japan in general, but specifically, what Lilith just said. Like, it's not blackface. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not mocking black people. Isn't it meant to be like a spirit? It means poop. Okay, I didn't know that. And depending on who did the translation for DBZ, they might have, like if they're like me, I'm American. I didn't know Popo meant poop, so they may have not known. Well, here that means that's what I mean. Is like, okay, but that's again, that's another C. It's offensive in your culture. I've never even heard that in mine. So it's weird, you know. Something could be innocent, totally innocent. It's just with the Jinx thing. It's like that's even as a kid, like not as a kid, but like as a young adult, I remember being like, oh, you know, it could be racist or whatever, and I was like, I remember it being like, isn't it based on like a Japanese spirit or something? Like they have no blackface culture when they thought of Jinx. Anyway. Oh, it's not offensive, it's more of a laughing matter. Got it. I don't want to use the Master Ball on this. I want to see if I can use it on well, I don't know. This is a static encounter, so I feel like I never really use Master Balls in this situation. Some of the American racist depictions were popular in Japan too, but it's kind of harsh to assume they base their entire Pokemon off that then. Yeah. In that specific example, I don't think that was I don't know. It's like you gotta, if you have to read that far into it to find it offensive, it's like, what are we doing? Like, you have to really think about it. Like, do you really think Tajiri and Sugimori were like, they thought of that and they're like, yeah, let's offend people? Like, okay, come on. I know I'm jumping IPs here, but I remember when the and understand, please understand, I'll try to explain my context here, not like what is he trying to say. When George Floyd happened and the BLM stuff was happening, Magic the Gathering, owned by Wizards of the Coast, they banned a bunch of cards, and the one that made sense was it literally had like KKK members on it, and it said something about like cleansing. It's an insane card, insane. But people had complained about that card for like 15 or 20 years. It's not like it was ever played anymore or whatever, but it was just the fact that they didn't ban it for, you know, if somebody was trying to meme or something, they just ignored people. So then when all that controversy in 2020 was happening, they're like, in what I call a hey, look at us too move, rather than focusing on the actual issue, they were like, this is a great opportunity to make it about us. Wizards of the Coast banned a bunch of cards. Now they banned that one I'm referring to, but then they banned a bunch that was like, if you don't understand Magic, this might to your ear sound like really awful, but it's not. In Magic, there's 5 colors, you know, blue, black, red, white, and green. And there's sometimes cards that, and there's no racial connotation behind it. Lots of humans, which can be any color in this game, will be under the white designation. White means like plains and fields and farms and cities. That's what white is in the game. But the color of people's skin in that color could be it's literally any human, Asian, black, Native American, Indian, like anything. But there's also like human characters in every other color too. It doesn't usually, it's more like an aura, like what is the power under it, you know? Like white has like numbers, green is about big creatures, black is about like destroy and corruption, and red is about like speed and fire. So they self-banned a bunch of their cards that said like, you know, it was a white card that says destroy target black creature. And it was like, yeah, to somebody who doesn't know this game at all, that might seem like, oh wow, that how racist is that? It's like, it's not at all. That's not even. And the best part about it is by them self-banning their own cards, you are declaring that it is based on races then, which it's not. But I'm like, I like to stress test the argument. So if you're banning it because this white card destroys target black thing, and you're saying that's offensive because it does depict races, then you have the most racist game ever made, and you should just discontinue it. Because now you've made it a game about race wars. So, again, I'm not making an opinion on like BLM or any of that. I'm just talking about like Magic's decision to do, or Wizards' decision to do that. Like, to me, it was just corporate, like, hey, how do we make this about us? We'll ban a bunch of our own cards, even the ones that make no sense. And then the one that does make sense, I know we've been getting complaints about it for 15 years, but we're not going to ban it until it makes sense in the headlines. Are white and black mages racist then? Yeah, so that's where I was going with it. It's like, okay, so now that we're going down that road, are you saying that like when you know, this white card destroys target a red creature, you know, in American lexicon, you know, red skin can be referring to like Native American. So are you saying that's what it's doing? Well, then you should ban all those cards. The black magic is racist argument is sure is a collection of people saying words. I think it's just more likely that they didn't think about intentional international markets at all, like when the series uses Christian imagery because it looks cool. That's a good point. That's actually a really good point. Like, clearly it just looked cool to them. It would be here, okay. It would be like, you know, like a swastika in lots of Asian cultures is not offensive at all. To them, it might look cool. Or not, you know, in their cultures, it may not even look cool. It might just be a normal thing you see. I was reading Immortal Blade, and in Immortal Blade, the character has like swastika um, imagery like all over his uniform. And in the very beginning of the book, they have to explain to like a not Japanese audience that they're like, "Hey, this has been around for like hundreds of years here. And it's not offensive to us." I'm fine with that. Like as long as you have to, you might need to educate people so they're not like, "Oh my god," but like as long as you explain it like once, I'm fine with that. You know, it's funny. This this little history for you. The swastika itself was because Goering, who was in Hitler's cabinet, thought it was cool. Like apparently Goering went to like a Swedish aristocrat's hunting lodge, and he saw a swastika, which the Swedish aristocrat had gotten from like somewhere in Asia, and put it on his mantle. You know, because like white person in the 30s goes to the goes to Asia. They're like, that looks cool, not knowing anything about it. And apparently Goering saw it, was like, oh, that looks cool, brought it back to Germany, and then they made it the NSDAP's logo. There's your history lesson. Check the decks in mute. Should be roaming now. Oh no. Roaming the land. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Lilith, I agree with you. I agree with you. In Bleach, Ichigo had his sword hilt. It was problematic when it got popular. What? He had it as a sword. Gotcha. That's interesting. I'm with Lilith. I don't always love this. Romer is bad is the coldest take possible. I think I just got frostbite. Why? Why do you like it, Ellie? I didn't hold on. I wasn't really making like a big take. I don't always love it. What if, okay, how about not like so many roamers? How about like one? Just do like one roamer. You can make your decks the select button, I think, to pull it out quicker. I don't like them. I just never see anyone say they. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. I thought you were saying like your guys' dislike of them is bad. Okay, I guess, by the way, I think graphics matter because in a 3D realm, I guess the idea of like almost like seeing a cryptid or a Sasquatch, right? The idea of like, and I guess shiny might just do that, but like the idea of seeing something so extremely rare that's not usually on that route or in that area, I do like that. Yeah, I guess I can't really chase it because that's not how that works. It'll just keep, if you keep trying to go directly to the route, yeah, it'll like never work. Wes, that's a good point. By the way, I'd like to report that my buddy has been playing White for the past like month, and he loves it. He stopped playing Pokemon after Gen 4, so he's been playing White and he loves it. And I even helped him, or I'm available to help him trade whatever he needs to evolve. Okay, I'm not going to catch Mew. I'm just going to say that you can catch Mew. I think having roamers that have the normal route they're in but randomly appear in the routes as roamers could be interesting. It's just annoying when it's legendary and only one exists. What's up, Eon? Diglett's Cave, you can use the method you used in Latias and Emerald. I see, just in and out. So let's go to the like the battle, whatever, underground. What's up, Tanuki? How you doing? Oh, never mind. I don't know where we need to go. This one. Ah. Dark. Where are you going? Flyer looks half glued on. Amateur battlers shouldn't enter. Something hidden on the back of the flyer. Battles held on Monday, Wednesday, Friday below the underground. Okay. I just want to see all the other areas. What is TM48? Fire punch, nice. Okay. The arena. Myrtle Beach, nice. Vacay. You can use PC over there to get ready for your matches. I've been reading the manual for the set rules screen. Pressing select makes changing the difficulty faster. It's a new model, so it's really fancy. Don't ask me where I got it. Heal party, sure. Set rules. Pool, fully evolved. Okay. Bands, Piggy tournament. I'm not sure what that means. Level scaled, okay. Difficulty. I don't know what the points. I don't know what this means. Sure, we'll say legends. Yeah, say scaled. I'm not sure what it means by difficulty. Like, I don't know what going up affects. Like, is it gonna make them smarter? Or is this DVs? Because it goes up to 255. Is this DVs? You earn points per win and you can use them to buy stuff here in the underground. Okay. The AI? Really? They'll be smarter? Let's... Oh. I think the problem... We'll do, like, whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, because there's 255 DVs, I believe. Oh, you can buy Pokemon down here, okay. A laptop. Cool. Whoa. This is really cool. Somebody keeps walking behind there. It's the GBC announcer. Dang, you didn't get paralyzed a single time. Must be nice being the AI. Look at how salty I get. Yeah, Quagsire. Every 10 battles you get a known trainer, that's cool. Then let's at least do 10. Maybe I can get the footage. When am I going to try the Legacy of Goku series? I've played it before. Very, very long time ago. But I would say that's lower on the list. Right now, after I get done with this, I think I want to play like Halo 3. I beat Halo 2, but my thumbnail artist is working on the Halo 2 one, so... So we'll see how it comes out. Anyway, so I'm getting off track. So I'm gonna play Halo 3, then I want to play ODST, then I want to play maybe one of the Personas. Amusingly, Skyfire would be good after this. What do you mean amusingly? Why do you think so? I think I just lost. Unless Shucky can... No, that was it. Oh, well, if we... I got very unlucky. Not a single time did they get paralyzed when I paralyzed their Pokemon. Not a single time did their Hydro Pump miss. Screwed right now. Yeah, Tanuki. I was thinking well, I already bought ODST. It's on its way. I bought the physical game. I have a physical version of Halo 3. I just bought. My buddy owns a game store. So I bought it from his place, but he didn't have ODST. I want to play Halo Wars, but it's weird because, like, anytime you do a video on a remake, at least in my experience, remake videos don't do nearly as well as, like, the original games. So, like, I want to play Halo Wars, but there's only Definitive Edition on Steam, so I'd have to, like, do some jank to get the actual original version for PC, because Halo Wars is an RTS that was, like, focused on console, which is, I'm sorry, I don't care if people like it. RTSs on consoles that should be a war crime. I was a latecomer to Halo, but ODST is so damn good. Okay. Can't be jumping over BDSP. Lilith, what do you mean by spoilers? BDSP, yeah. So I haven't done Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, and I haven't done BDSP. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm still kind of... I want to see if my wife wants to play with me, because that'd be kind of fun to do together, and that could be part of the video. I could find a way to make that part of the video. If he's waiting to play Let's Go games, BDSP can also wait. That well, think of it from so you guys can be honest with me because we're getting into territory where I think it's just like I don't want to speak for you, Ellie, but I think you like modern Pokemon like more than I do, right? So you might think I'm being like too critical. Um, so we just did Sword and Shield, which I didn't love. Then there's Scarlet and Violet, which again I always I might surprise you because I was ready to go and talk some smack about Gen 7. And I replayed and I still have my complaints, but I was like, that wasn't so bad. Like, yeah, it's on rails. It could be the dialogue could be very annoying. But man, the trial system and the vibes and the Z moves, I liked it. You would enjoy some of the plot points that DLC don't want to say more. Okay. You lost today, you can't go back in? Okay. Holy shit. That's funny. Well, there's that area I wanted to look at. Like the Ace Trainer place or whatever. It's something like how your complaints, comments about the Laddie situation and ORS and stuff in Sword and Shield. What do you mean, Ellie? Mount Moon, not the rock tunnel. Okay. Well, I was gonna go to the power plant actually, because honestly, I thought that's where. When you took that picture for me, Wes, I thought that's where you were. So now I'm just curious what's in the power plant. Oh, there's Zapdos. Ah, it's the old power plant. So what I was trying to say about like BDSP and Scarlet Violet and Let's Go, with those, I don't know if I'm gonna love them, and like I don't know if my subscriber base can handle so much negativity at one time. Does that make any sense? Like you thought you should be allowed to fly with Latios, but not use it in battle. You don't like that opinion? I think I remember saying I think you should be able to catch it eventually, but I don't like how it's just like gifted to you right there. It just feels weird. So that like maybe it's like a friend. It's more like a friend companion. You can use it to fly. You can like whatever, and then in the post game you catch it, or near the end of the game you catch it. Spartan Assault was a fun spin-off, being a twin stick shooter. I've never tried Halo Wars, but I remember the cinematic trailer for 2 burning that White Buffalo song into my mind. Like the way box legendaries are handled with Scarlet Violet. Ah, I see what you're saying. Well, I would, Ellie, I'm glad you brought that up because now I can self-reference and being like, look, Scarlet and Violet did something I approve of. Because I don't think I didn't remember that about Scarlet Violet. And that's why I replay. Could have been someone with the flute, a Poke Ride, like yes, exactly. So that's what I think it should have been. And then eventually you get to catch it, but not like right there. What is 25? Thunder? Yeah. I'm not gonna catch Zapdos. I like the ability to actually see the wild Pokemon level outside of battle would have been really helpful in the wild areas. Ah, pretty cool. I'm not gonna catch it though. Mount Moon. But yeah, as far as next games, I did want to recenter and refocus on Pokemon a little bit because the channel has been like overall viewership has declined a lot. I don't know the reason for that. I don't like making scapegoat excuses, so I don't know if it's. I have definitely been experimenting in the last 2 or 3 months. Like I was doing the Pokedex completion videos and stuff like that, and it's like, I think I'm just gonna refocus on like experience videos, and and another thing too is like a lot of my hard work pays off later. Like, meaning the videos do better over time than they do like right when I post them. So it's like I'm gonna refocus, go back to experience, knock out some Pokemon videos. I was never not gonna do Pokemon. Like I think that's just always gonna be part of the channel, which makes sense. That I mean, you don't want to build a subscriber base and then not talk about Pokemon, like you don't want to build it based off one thing and just like not do that thing. But I never wanted to just do that. Like it's okay to have that, but I never wanted to be like a PokeTuber where like that's all I do or talk about. That's the path to success. Like if I just wanted to make money and grow my channel, I would just only talk about Pokemon, but like I know I would not have fun. Zero spoiler since it's explicitly confirmed that Penny is Peony's daughter or something. I know what you're talking about because I saw that in a reel. The thing is, like, Peony and his daughter they're kind of, they're like briefly in the DLCs. Like, I'll just be honest, like, it's not a very exciting, like, thing to me. I feel like I just don't know those characters well enough to be like, oh, that's cool. There's an underground bit. First ladder is close to the entrance. Okay. I'll just explore the rest while we're talking. I'm just having fun talking. So yeah, I was thinking about doing I'll do this video. There's some spin-off Pokemon games I want to play too that'd be kind of easy to do. I want to play Ruby Sapphire Pinball. The original theory was that she might have been Rose's kid and just isn't the kind of guy who talks about his personal life. But yeah, did I miss something? But yeah, that's what I was thinking as far as Pokemon. I did want to like. You went past it? Okay. This one? As far as Pokemon, I did want to do some of the spin-offs. I have plenty of time to get like Let's Go and BDSP and Scarlet and Violet knocked out before Gen 10 comes out. With Gen 10, I wanted to ask you guys, by the way, so you know how my videos, I know they have like a retrospective style to them, But like really I've set it up to where I can play the games at any time. But like when Winds and Waves comes out, if I do an experience video, it's new, and on top of that, it'll have spoilers. And if it's a newer game, would people want spoilers? You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want to do something when Winds and Waves comes out. Maybe I could just do like a general review. I might do that. I can do it like my ZA video, just like a quick review. Sorry, Wes, I'm hardly paying attention. Okay. Oh, I see. People stream new games all the time. No, Ellie, what I mean is like a full, like an experience video. If I make an experience video based on Winds and Waves, it's like, I purposely don't call them retrospectives because I don't want it to always be, it has to be an older game, or it has to have been out for a long time. I call them experience because that's really what it is. I'm just talking about my experience playing the game, right? And my thoughts on that. So, I mean, I could do that with new games. The only thing is, like, if you're expecting, if somebody watches my series and they expect to enter like a retrospective lane, or they go, well, the game is new, why would I want to watch this? Because he's going to talk about everything. That isn't it? Oh. Well, let me explore this area. If someone doesn't want spoilers, they can skip the video. That's a great point. There we go. We're gonna have ourselves a good old battle. Yeah, Ellie, I mean, I guess it's not hard to just say in the video too. Spoiler, warning. Would you want to stream them first or on launch, or give it some time? I don't mind waiting for the experience video if it means you have time to marinate. I would stream it, but yes, I think the experience video would take, 2 to 3 weeks after I beat it. I think that gives people plenty of time to play the game. Like, I think there's not going to be much of the fan base who's like sitting around waiting to play that game. I'm just excited for the future, though. I know I said things are slow on YouTube, but like my motivation isn't, and my belief in myself isn't going anywhere. I plan to make content for a long time, so I'm just excited. I wish I had like 3 of me's to play 3 games at different times, so I could do more content. Pebbles? Oh god. Burn it. Yes. I love you, live it. Don't play BDSP. So, who likes BDSP? Is there anybody in chat who likes BDSP? I'll be honest, I don't have much of an opinion. I haven't played it. I'm already not like the biggest Gen 4 fan. Like I don't dislike Gen 4, but I'm saying like it's not like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't have some like vile hatred of it or anything. I like the idea of it, but not the final product. I don't know if this makes sense. I like how Gen 4 looks originally, but I don't like the chibi look that it has in BDSP. I know that. And I know under the classification, they're both chibi, but for some reason, I just don't like, it looks different with like blown up graphics and more defined models. I don't think it looks as good, is what I'm trying to say. Looks a little silly, honestly, how they go from like little chibis to like their full character model during the battle. What's up, Seth? I like BDSP, grew up with Gen 3 and then 4. I thought it was a nice remake. I really haven't heard anyone recommend BDSP over Platinum, and a lot of my friends really like Pokemon. It's okay, I'm just glad they did something to help the excessive amount of HM moves. I love the chibi look, but I'm in the minority. Makes the serious moments kind of awkward. I love the chibi. I hate its one-to-one of BDP when all the other remake improved the original. It always kills me. The first thing Luminescent Hack did was change the chibi models to the LGPE style. What is LGPE? You know what? I'm gonna buy this. Wow, my first home. Full scale model from Let's Go. Well, what else we got? I think we kind of done it, gang. I think I kind of got there. Have I checked the rocket base mahogany? No, let's do it. Rocket base in mahogany. Oh, yes, I have. The bazaar. Yes, I have. Yes. You mentioned this yesterday, Wes. It's a phone. Livid picked up the phone, huh? The line is disconnected. Sad. Poor guy. I might have to do this for Wes. He was extremely disturbed that I did not grab Mew, or that I did not grab Eevee. So this is for Wes. There you go. What's in Cherry Grove? The cave? I've already done the cave. Oh, secret yellow fight? Let's do that. Oh, we can battle Ness too. Oh, I need cut? God damn it. Could never escape HMs, can I? Oh, of course. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of any of my team. Is he somewhere on the route? Going back to BDSP pulling, someone made a side-by-side comparison of how the simple black outline around the models and facial features makes a huge difference. Oh, like a hidden grotto in the trees. Okay. What are we talking about? Spoil it. Wes, are these names accurate to the manga? Oh my god. He's actually good. They are. He's kicking my ass, dude. Unfortunately, I had to leave one of my Pokemon back in the PC because I needed cut. Stupid. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Call him without trading illegal. He might have. Choo Choo. I've been watching since you started the stream, but I realized I never said hi. What's up, Akima? How you doing? How's life been for you? I just didn't really care because I never had anyone to play with as a child, so it's just appreciate it. What do you mean, trading, Ellie? Oh, it's already paralyzed. Wow, silly. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, I did Lilith, yeah. Playing Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince, got the 3 Splatoon Raiders and Evo in the mail today. Nice. I bought that, but I haven't played it yet. I keep having aspirations of making Dragon Quest content, but I think that's probably something I'll have to do later in the future. I also don't know how to do Dragon Quest content. Like, which ones do you play? You're pretty good at battling. I think I'll head out soon. Maybe I can find somewhere else to fish. Yellow is very private, like me. I'm a private man. Do you guys want to hear about my failed privacy excursion? There is a local park in my neighborhood, and it's really nice, and it's got a really nice river. I might go there today, actually, after stream and just hang out. Well, I like to be alone. I like to like go out there and read a book, be alone. So but I'm a middle-aged man with a scruffy beard, and so as context, I found this like really secluded area, but I brought like a mat, like you can lay it down on the grass. I found this super secluded area. There's no trail to it. I had to step over sticker bushes and grass. So I get all the way down to this creek, and this creek is also very secluded. And I like throw down my mat. I'm next to the river. It's so peaceful, guys. It's so serene. It's just like, it was almost primal feeling because I was so detached from civilization and everything. It was just like, it was almost like the first human being brought into the existence. I was just like, it's like a fairy. I was like a fairy. So I'm laying down, reading a book, just enjoying life. And all of a sudden I hear kids like running through the bushes. And they're literally saying, they're like, oh, I've never been out here. There's not even a trail. It's so secluded. I'm like, oh God, it's like embarrassing. And they don't see me because I'm like laying down in the bushes. Like I have almost a grove over the top of me because I found like a little clearing, and they don't see me, and I can tell they're like walking down the river, and they're going to see me, and they're going to see a fat middle-aged man in the middle of goddamn nowhere, laying down, which could look like lurking or something, or preying upon, like, or something. I don't know. So before they got to me, I'm like, hey guys, just want to let you know I'm here. And I didn't even get hey guys out before the girl that was with them screamed. And I get it. She's like, ah! And I'm like, this is my worst nightmare. I just wanted to go into the woods alone and read a book and be in seclusion. And now these children think I'm attacking them. So the two boys that were with her understood. They're like, oh no, sorry, it's okay. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. And then the girl was like, oh, I didn't expect anyone to be here there. I'm like, I didn't either. So then they're like, oh, we're gonna leave. I'm like, okay. And then I go, well, I'm not gonna stay. You know? So then I leave. And then of course they leave on a different trailhead. I went to a different trailhead. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go back. And then the trailheads converged again, and I have to walk by them, and I'm just like, oh god. This is the worst. If they found you, it would have been awkward because you got a bed down there and everything. Right. So that's what I was like, as they were like walking down, I'm like, okay, I have to say something because this is like weird if I just like try to be quiet and they like walk by me. So anyway, that's what life was like for me. Look, I stay inside a lot. I work on YouTube content, and I was like trying to be better about going out and like being in the wilderness and touching grass and experiencing life a little bit. And that's what happens to me. And I'm just like, I should just never leave my room. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. You could just barely see the disturbance. I wanted to fish here, by the way, because Yellow apparently likes the spot. I want to see what all the hype is about. How do I do fellow kids? Yeah. I offer them some candy. Yeah, that's great. Good idea. Wow, you can fish again automatically. Wow, that's cool. Well, I'm gonna keep fishing till I find something because Yellow apparently liked this place. Do you guys ever feel like if you ran into a shiny Magikarp or a shiny Gyarados, it'd be a waste because of Gen 2? I've always thought about that, like, when I'm playing other games. Like, other Pokemon games, whether it be Gen 2 or anything else. I'm always like, if I'm in an area where I run into a Magikarp, I'm like, please don't let my shiny be a Magikarp. I think that... Oh, it didn't happen on stream. I have ran into a shiny Magikarp before, in Scarlet Violet when I played it last. He was in one of the DLCs, and he was just like by the river, and I was like, oh, this is so... It's cool because I caught it in a luxury ball, and like I made it like a meme. He's like my little meme shiny. I think he either is, or I want to make him level 100 just because I think it's funny. Quillfish, okay. She is not... Oh, I thought Yellow was a boy. Oops. Okay. Well, guys, I can't really think of much else to do, to be honest. So did Red, so I'm lore accurate, you say? I'm like Red? Before I sign off, what Pokemon game do you guys think I should do next? After Crystal Clear? I've already done the caves, Lilith. I have the footage somewhere else. I did that off stream yesterday. Mystery Dungeon. I gotta be honest, I played a little bit of it. I really didn't understand the combat. I'm gonna do them eventually. Because really what I want to do before... What, I have until like November next year to catch up on the experience videos. So I wanted to round out some Pokemon remakes. Or sorry, not remakes, spin-offs. So Mystery Dungeon will be in there. Ruby and Sapphire, Pinball. But... I'm thinking... I don't really want to work on the video today. Hey You Pikachu, that'd be a fun one. I think I want to play Halo 3 today, but... Maybe tomorrow I'll start working on the script for Crystal Clear. You have like an auto attack and then you have your actual Pokemon moves, okay. Yeah, I'll have to give it another try. But I'm not sure when I'm going to stream again. I guess you guys will know in the Discord.